So we're all shaved, we're all good, all dressed.
Whiskey kind of morning. Yeah. There he is. A drink in your hand. What a surprise. Just taking the edge off.
Give me a second, guys. I'm moving stuff around.
Save some for the rest of us. You betcha.
Alright. They're making a water bucket over here.
Oh, say whatever you damn well please, but I tell you, if I don't get out of here soon, I'm gonna kill somebody.
And if you don't stop hissing at me, I'm gonna kill you. What is wrong with you two?
I ain't chopping vegetables for a living.
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. Was there insufficient feathers in your pillow?
I ain't lazy, Mr. Morgan. I'll work, but not this.
Well, ain't cooking work?
My husband and I, we shared the work. All of it. I was out in the fields. I can hunt, carry a knife, or use a gun. But I tell you, you keep me here, I'll skin this fat old coot and serve him for dinner.
Watch your damn mouth, you crazy goddamn fishwife!
Ah!
Enough, both of you!
Crazy one.
Well, come with me then. You want to head out there, run with the man? So be it. But we do more than just hunting. We're hunted. And them things hunting us, well, they got guns of their own.
I ain't afraid of dying.
Good.
Yeah, good.
You need anything, Mr. Pearson?
They hand me a
Maybe me and
big
Miss
ass
Sadler gonna
list.
take a little ride. Yeah, sure. Here's my list, and can you post this letter for me while you're there? Sure. Come on, princess. Are you coming with me then, woman?
So I've graduated from chopping vegetables to shopping.
Shut your goddamn
That's right.
mouth.
Shut your damn mouth.
Yeah. You cool down then yet?
I guess. Now, I ain't no scullion, and I sure as hell ain't taking orders from that sweating half-wit.
I guess we all gotta do our share, princess.
Where's that letter?
Are you reading his mail now?
Oh, robbing and killing's okay, but letter reading's where we draw the line.
Meh. I like his answer.
Here.
Dear Aunt Kathy,
You are something else.
I haven't heard from you in some time, so I pray to the Lord above that your health has not deteriorated further. Blah, blah, blah. It's boring. Ooh.
I didn't turn sharp
Listen
enough.
to this. Since we last corresponded, I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself. Before you ask, I am still yet to take a wife, but I can assure you it's not for a lack of suitors. You ever actually even talk to a woman he ain't paid for?
Damn.
Look, we're all hiding behind something.
And what's this? Return to Tacitus Kilgore.
Oh, that. Now that's Dutch's idea. All mail to be sent to the same alias. Whenever we set up somewhere new, Strauss, he heads into town. Tells them to start expecting mail from a Tacitus Kilgore, or whatever they changed it to. Here, give me that bag. We got work to do.
Hey, it's getting dusty over here. Hold on, I want to fix my chair, guys. Let me actually be able to sit back, play.
Fine day to you.
Good day.
Pulled a tooth yesterday, came right out.
Okay.
All right, you're here.
So, what's the plan? I shoot the shopkeeper while you...
No! You insane?
I thought we was outlaws.
Outlaws, not idiots. We rob fools that rob other people. These people, they're just trying to get by. So you head on in there and you buy some food to eat. No guns.
You're sure?
This time, there'll be time for killing soon enough.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go check the mail. Nothing exciting.
Damn woman. Crazy woman. Come here, doggy.
Hey, boy. Hey, boy.
Come here, doggy. That's right. That's right, buddy. Let me check out the gunsmith. See if there's anything new over here.
Welcome. Your first time in my shop? If it's a gun you're after, you'll want to take a look in the catalog and see what catches
Alright,
your eye.
let's see.
Now, let's have a look.
See what's in here. Anything new? No. Double action. Alright, got one of them. Oh, I could buy a secondary, okay. Ooh, I like that revolver.
Can never overvalue a quality revolver.
Owned. Sorry, okay. And God dang, people always be calling me. Springfield rifle.
Sold a few of those to some very discerning customers.
Double barrel shotgun already own. Why doesn't it say I already don't have one of them?
Much admired in these parts.
Pulp action shotgun already own. Like nothing. Oh no, wait. Go back. Okay. Upgrade my increases capacity of revolver and pistol ammo. Cool. Do that. And permanent increases to Mr. Reaper. Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Alright, so we got everything from there.
That be all?
Let's see if customs is anything.
Looks like you're taking care of that weapon. Good to see. I can rifle the barrel for you if you'd like.
Dang, look at that. What does that do? It makes my accuracy better. Okay.
That'll help, I'm sure.
Rifling. That'll help with the range. I'm okay. Did you put iron sights on it? Grip. metal.
Interested in engraving some? Make that weapon your own.
Wish there was a whole thing to make it all gold. Okay, total price is 39 bucks to make it gold. I like the old fashioned.
You spend much time in the parlor house? Every time I'm there, I thank God I'm armed.
What's the color? Alright. Alright, I'm just looking to see. Let's take a look at that.
Well, if that gun ain't shining, glad you take care of what's yours. Hey, you know that gun could use a few choice parts, really make us sing.
That to help with the range. Oh, it doesn't do anything, just change the color. Crap. Hey, with that doesn't do anything. Why would...
I've heard some unsavory things about that salesman, Virgil Fish something, and the Yankee sympathizing is the least of it. That could really shine with some carbon in it.
Rotten steel, iron. Alright, let's just put iron. Everything else is iron. Alright, and burnish.
See Mr. Banks across the way there? He ain't the friendliest at first, but he's nice enough when you get to know him.
Okay. Caught off shotgun.
That gun seems to be well taken care of. Interested in engraving some? Make that weapon your own.
Alright, there we go.
You know, there's lots I could do to get that weapon just to your specifications.
Actually, I
Let me
like the
know.
way that it is.
That could really shine with some carbon in it. I'm quite skilled in customization. Make your munitions yours. Interested in engraving some? Make that weapon your own.
Nah, it's alright the way it is. Rollback rifle. Oh yeah, it's a sniper.
Looks like you're taking care of that weapon. Good to see. That could really shine with some carbon in it.
It said carbon. Silver.
I maybe shouldn't say this, but I sold a derringer to a seamstress. A white one, of course.
And then to the harness.
I outfitted the sheriff and all his deputies, you know. Yes, sir, I did.
Yeah, that looks good. Alright.
Well, if that gun ain't shining, glad you take care of what's yours. That gun seems to be well taken care of. Interested in engraving some? Make that weapon your own. Interested in a stock? Could put some carvings on it too.
Doesn't do anything.
Looks like you're taking care of that weapon. Good to see. That gun seems to be well taken care of. Got some nice parts for that gun, you know.
That's a long, long scope. That just helps with the range. Alright, let me check out the rifle real quick. See if there's a...
Well, if that gun ain't shining, glad you take care of what's yours. I can improve the accuracy of that, you know.
You know what? Okay. I just thought there'd be a faster way to, like, shoot.
Hello.
Check out the paper.
Want a paper?
43, 44, and 40.
Well, see you for the next one. I'm running out, Rhodes. Get 'em right here.
How do you do? How can I help you, miss?
It's Mrs. So I need potatoes, carrots, onions, flour, oats, salt, eggs, apples if you got 'em.
Sure, not a problem. Big family, have you?
Something like that. And you sew clothes?
We do. Not the widest range of ladies' fashion, I'm afraid.
That's all right. I'll look at everything you got.
Of course, Mrs.
Kilgore. I thought you were going to the post office.
Alright, let's see. Browse time.
Now, let me have a look.
Okay. Look at clothing. That's all I want to look at. Outfits. The gambler. Wow.
What? You don't even trust me to handle the shop?
Have you ever seen such a clean and tidy store? Or such a bored man?
Damn powerful.
No need to bluff. You want one of those little dolls, don't you?
So far, I don't like anything they have.
What's caught your eye?
Alright, I already have them.
It just goes from bad to better around.
Okay.
That's popular.
I'm okay.
A lot of folks like that.
Well, I don't.
And there was me with my hopes up.
Hold on. Hunting and fishing. Oh, that was locked.
Here. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Well, my husband's friend saw me trying to fix a fence. He won't let Tom live down.
Well, that's life.
Yours. Fine.
Alright. Alright, now let's go do what we're actually supposed to.
That should be good.
So long.
Damn preacher told me I need to find the Lord. Who's he think he is?
What's it to be?
We'll see.
What did you get there, Harold?
Nothing.
What do you mean nothing? What's in the park?
Dime a dozen these days.
Goddamn dog barked in my ear.
Thanks.
Alright.
Hey, partner. How's it going with you? Sorry, can't put my finger on it.
Let's get back and do some great work.
Alright, let's talk to him.
How do you do, sir?
I don't have any.
Hey,
Well, hello there.
decent town you got here.
Is that so?
Well, I'll leave you to it.
See you soon.
Hello.
Oh, the bell. Whoa.
Somebody's had a few. Reckon you're gonna have a sore head tomorrow.
Hurry up already. I'm working. What is taking you so long? I could train my goat to do this faster.
And how are you?
Could be better, honestly.
Well, that's too bad.
All right.
I think this is everything.
Thanks. Here. Take that for yourself, okay?
Thanks.
Well, give it back then. Jesus. I didn't ask for his goddamn help.
Why don't you drive?
Okay.
Come on, lady, get a move on.
I like Sadie, not lady.
Well, she changed her clothes too, I think. Yeah, she did.
So, you get everything?
I think so.
And some new clothes, I see.
Don't start. I can wear what I damn well want. Like I told you, my husband and I shared all the work. I wasn't some little wife with a flower in her hair baking cherry pies all day.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. You sure look the part now. Won't be long before you're smoking cigars and playing the harmonica.
I'll have you know, I used to love playing the harmonica.
Oh,
before.
God.
Well, my house and everything I owned got burned to the ground.
I know. I'm real sorry about what you know. Maybe I'll keep my eye out for another one.
I don't want no pity. Just treat me equal and know nobody's taking nothing from me ever again.
Okay. Sorry, I found a harmonica.
Just don't kill the camp cook.
Hey
Hi.
there!
Hey,
What you folks up to?
just heading home.
You're in Lemoyne Raider country.
Keep it cool.
You need to pay a toll to pass through here.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? How about you pull over right now?
Pull over.
That's what I said.
Hey, how's about this? Go, go, go!
Shit! Let's get the hell out of here. Go! What the hell was that?
There was...
New pair of pants. Think you're landing Ricketts.
Son of a...
I did all shooting, girl.
I think we're good here, Arthur. Not shooting. All right, I'll drive us back.
No, pass those reins here.
Why?
Because you've caused enough trouble already.
I'm fine. Careful. We showed those bastards, huh? Is that supposed to impress me?
Yeah, I hit the wrong button.
We showed those bastards, huh?
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
And they was clearly planning to bushwhack us.
You did good. But that's a lot of mess to make near camp. Hope it don't bring anyone sniffing around.
Are you gonna tell Dutch?
Maybe. If he asks. But maybe not.
Goddamn women.
So who did they say they were? Lemoyne Raiders?
Yeah, something like that. Who knows? Anyway, don't you go ribbing Pearson about that letter.
How dare you? I wouldn't dream
Oh.
it.
Right, you wouldn't.
I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself.
I won't be giving you no mail to post anytime soon, that's for sure.
I just want to peek in that journal of yours. The mind boggles.
Not a chance.
Alright. We brought back the food.
You didn't get yourself killed then, Miss Adler.
Not quite.
Well, I'd like to say I missed your refined conversations, but I'd be lying.
I enjoyed myself out there.
Yes, Mrs. Adler did okay.
At shopping?
Yes, that's shopping.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Don't mention it. I would ride with you again, Mrs. Adler, if you will ride with me.
Maybe. If you prove you can handle yourself.
Well, they say I lack finesse, but I ain't afraid of gun smoke.
We got this, Arthur. You've already done me a big favor today. Okay, Miss High and Mighty. And nice pants, by the way.
Oh, shut up.
Alright.
Hello, Uncle.
All right there?
There's a stew cooked. I can eat.
Damn it, Pearson.
No stew cooked. God damn it. Oh,
Mr. Morgan! Mr. Morgan!
yeah.
I've noticed you've stopped paying into the box.
I've been sort of busy, Miss Grimshaw.
Well, we all need to eat, Mr.
I
Morgan.
put a whole bunch of money in.
I'll see what I can do.
I put a whole bunch of money in there. What are you talking about? I'm gonna eat and then I'll get some.
New pistol, huh, Arthur?
You know, my father had welts all down his back. He was raised a slave.
Good job finding this spot.
Kids how to read.
You found it too.
A good
I will.
old-fashioned housemate, they called him. But he was beaten just the same. Now, it wasn't the master of the house, who my father was, in a way. But his brother, whom my father
Where the hell is the one?
Oh. Oh, Arthur. I know what you're thinking.
Oh god.
I ain't thinking much.
Drunken idiot, that's what you're
Uh-huh.
I got bigger problems to worry about.
Have you, Arthur? Have you? That's nice. Good for you. Good for you.
But Karen, don't do this to yourself. Please. You got a choice.
Sure. I got a choice. That's nice. Whoa, wait! That new pistol
Okay,
is
speak
shiny.
later.
Whatever you say.
There, upon the chamber top, she sat with graceful ease.
She dropped her spotless linen, her snow-white knees, two tiny sky blue garters upon her legs she wore. I felt like jumping through the keyhole in the door, the keyhole in the door. hole in the door. Ye gods, I felt like jumping through the keyhole in the door. Opened wide that door. Footsteps. I crossed her threshold.
Let's see, weapon expert. %. Now what the hell do I go for? God dang it. Houses, I guess. Oh. Should have paid attention.
Floor. So that no one else.
Alright. Underweight. So that means I gotta eat more. Clean and calm. Yeah. Others, you can look up from time to time. You may notice something hanging in the tree. There's dream catchers, and I gotta shoot them. Oh, gotta look at them. I'm not seeing any dream catchers. Gotta find this stupid thing. Beaver. Oh, that's a muskrat. Pull up 5 tone field complete. Okay. Oh, it's not that hard. Do knife. Alright. I gotta figure out where that is.
Those could see the things I saw before. I stuffed her. Keyhole in the door. The keyhole in the door. The keyhole in the door. I stuffed her cambric drawers in the keyhole in the door.
That night I rolled glory
Upon her chub.
Oh, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Activities. That's not right. Oh, never mind. That's not what I was looking for. Treasure maps. I don't know where you go for this kind of stuff now. Oh, you should do replay missions. Okay. Have a piece of your head doesn't necessarily shoot from a collection. 2 strangers. Treasure hunter. There's 5 legendary animals and oh, okay, so I found 3. I found 3 so far. Okay. Shows. Theaters. Alright, that's
Copy breast.
brought 6 or 7 lances
Before I took my
trappers over there. I really want to know what this Fort Wallace is. The area you don't ever want to go to, but yeah, probably will. All right.
breast. When I woke up next morning, my pecker was so
Wow.
that I wished that I had shoved it through the keyhole.
How you doing, old friend?
Fine.
It's funny. Us ending up down here. My daddy died in the field in Pennsylvania, fighting this lot. I ever tell
No.
you that?
Many times.
I see I'm boring you, Arthur.
Worrying me. We lost men back there.
We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be casualties.
We're thieves in a world that don't want us no more.
We are dreamers in an ever duller world of facts. Now, I'll give you that. But come on. Looks to be a nice day ahead. Hosea knows a good fishing spot. If we leave now, well, we'll catch the early biters. Come on.
Ballin'.
Hey, old girl, come on down here. Why don't you show us this creek you've been pissing in? Hey, you don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather would...
My days are looking good along over Dutch.
Always green crushing and bubble bursting, you. Come on, Hosea. Let's go fishing.
Come on, then.
In front of you.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Why don't we just fish here? There's a hole. Think of them.
Because I need to get out for a bit. Me and the old guard. Before any of them back there, oh, there was us.
The curious couple and their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur.
You're welcome.
More Charles than me.
It's like I can breathe again, thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Ah, feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived, how well we have fought, especially both of you.
I hope so.
But now, when things are desperate, we have to stick with the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us. Where we don't have to hide.
Like where?
I got some ideas hatching, but I need you with me, not against me. Both of you.
Of course.
Still, we do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No
Too late for that.
But start turning over the soil and the rocks. See what turns up.
Dutch, we've got to be discreet.
Imagine what a slew of rich simpletons there must be down here. Oh, this is perfect for you, Hosea. You'll be able to play them like a fiddle.
Nothing would give me greater pleasure, but
No buts. Not today. We fish and we enjoy the day.
All right.
Looks like law up ahead. Play it cool.
hello, gentlemen.
Well, look what the cat drug in.
I seem to have gotten myself in a spot of bother.
Quiet back there.
Let's see if we can't sort this out.
Well, look who it is.
How are you, boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee Gray. This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
It's good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur,
Chase wanted man.
and take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed
Come on.
up for. Come on, big guy.
Perhaps we can discuss the foolish magician.
Stay with that train. Don't let them get away. And do not shoot them, you hear me? Come on, hurry.
All right.
Come on, we're losing them.
Will you relax? We're not losing them.
Faster, come on. What's your name, sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on
I'm
the
going,
line
I'm
here.
going.
I get it. I'm doing my best. So what are these fellas wanted for? Looks like the son of a bitch is gonna make it. You sure I can't just shoot him?
No, did I not say that?
You've said plenty.
Go on, deputies. Idiot. Now get after the others. Come on. The train is slowing down to go through the station. Now's our chance. See if you can get alongside the train.
Yeah.
Get alongside that flat carriage. You think you can jump on there?
Me? Why me?
Because you ride like my grandmother.
You cop bastard! I didn't do nothing!
Ouch.
Go to hell! Let go!
Stay on them.
Where you gonna run to? You're only making it worse. Come on, shitbag!
Go, get after them.
Bastard!
Damn bastard.
Get the hell away from me!
Stayed out of my way.
Knock my hat off.
Come on, Mr. Callahan, I'm relying on you.
You hold it right there.
God damn it.
I'm coming for you next.
I'm gonna ride ahead and stop the train.
It's just us.
Oh boy.
now, man. Come here. We need to bother. Let me go. Can't do that.
I'll try at least.
Ouch.
Are you sure?
Come on. Come on.
Next time.
Hello? Is everything all right in there?
Well, I don't think he's dead. I think I won the fight. Just about.
Jack me. Oh, I gotta pick him up. Okay. Come on.
Bring him out here.
Deputy,
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
So what now?
Take him in, come on. A fine job, well done. And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train. Load Anders onto the back of your horse there and we'll take
Perfect,
him
I didn't have
safe
anything
round.
on the back of my horse.
There you go. You are a natural. All right, let's take him in. Follow me.
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say
No
that.
exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco
Yeah.
fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain around here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got
Yeah.
here.
We're gonna bear left here.
Okay. Well, I'm not. I didn't shoot anyone or anything.
Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes.
Well, hello, Rhodes.
Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course. Oh, good, they're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me?
Yeah.
Carry him over.
I am. I had to grab him.
Hey, fellas.
Mr. Gray! We got him. Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here?
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you, this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
Well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around.
And where are you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable
Is that a
feud
bank
between
up there?
two families. His lot, Gray's, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses falling out over rebel gold, marrying cousins or not marrying.
Yeah, it's a bank of Rhode Island.
Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
There's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take a month to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents or some such.
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I couldn't not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Good day. Good day, sir. Good day.
Okay, so these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
You're welcome.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Or have you had enough of the chase for one day?
You know what? Let's go fishing.
Sure, why not?
Great.
We'll be back.
Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? I kind of like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement. Get your newspapers here, folks. All right, gentlemen. Follow me.
Okay then, girl.
So how far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still, and it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different part. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Trelawney owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
So what Trelawney said about those bounty hunters? What you think?
I told you, I've had bounty hunters after me for years. When was the last time I didn't have a price on my head?
Seems a little bigger now, Dutch.
Super agents. That's just Trelawney over-egging the pudding like the showman he is. Unless there's a new breed of special man I don't know about.
So, do nothing?
Not until I've thought it through. Interesting about those two families.
We'll look into it.
Good. Like I said when we set off, just start turning the soil. Low profile.
Trelawney's like a bad penny.
I'm not sure how good a magician he is, but he's certainly good at disappearing when he feels like it.
Where does he go?
Everywhere and nowhere, it seems. We wouldn't have got Sean back if he hadn't been weaseling around down that way, though.
Hey, Dutch, remember that time you found him in the outhouse?
Oh, yeah. We hadn't seen him in weeks. We stopped in some dead-end town in the middle of nowhere. Don't even remember the name.
Wow.
You and Bill were off doing something, Arthur.
So, we pick up some supplies. I go to relieve myself. Open the door, and there's Trelawney, sitting there, newspaper in hand. Mr. Vanderlyn. I say, what the hell are you doing here? And he said, I could ask you the same thing.
This is the spot. Down to
Yay.
Easy.
I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water. Yes, over there on the shore.
Hey, boats.
I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on.
Try to wake up everyone. Get this one out.
All right. This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
I got a good feeling about fishing here.
supposed to be some incredible sturgeon. Oh.
Okay, here we go.
Heave ho! Heave ho! Heave ho! I need some sugar, guys.
Let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else. You're still too quick for me, old man. Enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
But what about stupid luck and good fish?
That'll do, too. Head towards the middle of the lake. I think here's good.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen. Come on, Arthur. Don't be nervous.
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a sturgeon.
What's wrong with a good old worm?
Oh, worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten. Shit, got away. Are you trying to make your lure look like a dead fish? They won't be interested if it ain't moving.
Arthur's got a bite. That's on the hook, Arthur. I think that's a bite.
Ooh. Ha! Got ya! Damn it, I lost him.
There he is.
All right. Come on, fella. Come on in.
Hey, look at this beauty.
There you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that. Fella told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that.
There we go.
Hey, Hosea, you remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah, you do. He was maybe 20, 21, walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast, toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
Look, you can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish.
Just gotta reel him in now, Arthur. Not bad, Arthur.
Got one. I used to go fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We go out all the time.
Just keeping them all.
One day, we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, "Wesley, that was nice of you." And he replies, "Well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, dear God. I might swim to shore.
Nice, you hooked him.
Yeah. Problem.
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed a lot.
You never had control of that dog.
He had some spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him, right to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east
Okay,
we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there. Still open and wild, the way it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky.
No point us trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons have patrols out all over tall trees and Great Plains. We saw when we went back for Sean.
Well, look at us now, huh? It could be worse. Plans change. That's just how life goes.
Now, reel him in, Arthur.
Did I ever tell you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia. I left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye. I wasn't always a very obedient child.
I can only imagine.
Still, I loved her in my own way, and she me in hers. Somehow, even from the grave, she managed to have the last laugh. You got a bite there, Arthur.
You hooked him. I got a bite.
Why am I like pretty much the only one to catch this shit?
You're getting the hang of this.
It's easy to catch them.
So kind, Arthur.
Hey, I reckon we call it a day, fellas.
Already?
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
Well, they'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That was fun. Thank you, boys.
Now, Hosea,
Yes.
how about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me some.
I asked that gal to give me some. She says, wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and I knocked off some. I wish to God I'd have passed her by. I wish to God I'd have passed her by. Taters got burned and so did I.
That was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Well, look at us. 3 mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we 3 poor mariners, newly come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Shall we go dance this round, around, around? And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this round, 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 round. We care not for the martial men that do our state's disdain, but we care for the merchant men that do our states maintain. To them we dance this round, around, around. To them we dance this round, around, around. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this round up, round up, round up, round up, round up, round up, round up.
Oh, bravo! Bravo! Well, you know, we should not let the folks back at camp think we have too much fun.
Indeed not.
Yay.
All right. I think we are gonna be okay. I know. I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine.
I hope so.
This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Well, I am going to take in the view.
I'll give these fish to Pearson.